So when you look at the night sky and see a star way in the distance, some of these stars are millions, if not hundreds of millions, even billions of light years away. You're looking at the past. You're looking at the past. If that star, which is 100 million light years away, exhausted its thermonuclear energy and burnt itself into the heat death of absolute zero and disappeared into a singularity or a black hole 50 million years ago, because it's 100 million light years away, you will continue to see it for another 50 million light years, something like that. In other words, that star is a ghost. So too, when we look at the Big Bang, early period, after the Big Bang, the cosmic wave background or radiation is coming to us from all sides, which means the Big Bang happened everywhere simultaneously. But what you're looking at is something that happened in the early universe, almost 13 billion years ago. That which you're looking at doesn't exist anymore. It doesn't exist anymore, but you're experiencing it right now. So that's on a cosmic scale. But now let's go to a micro scale. When you're looking at me, by the time you perceive me, what you perceive doesn't exist. By the time you hear these words, what you hear doesn't exist. So how do you know it's me? Well, because you recognize me. And why do you recognize me, recognize me, is because of memory. So right now, what you're experiencing as Deepak is a memory. And what you experience as a distant star is, of course, also a memory, remote memory. In other words, we only experience memories. Your body is a memory. Your mind is a memory. And everything that you perceive is a memory. So if your body is a memory, if your mind is a memory, and if everything you perceive is a memory, and remember, again, I just thought of that, remember, bring together, reconstruct what was dismembered. Dismembered means it was hidden remotely, not actively in your memory, but if you have the intention and you put the right attention, then you remember, you reconstruct the appearance, the perception of the universe and all its objects and all its people and all its animals and all its insects and all its bacteria and all its minerals. These are names given to the recycling of memory. Where is this memory? The memory is like a seed. It's hidden in the sub-manifest order of being. Sub-manifest order of being, in the hidden dimensions of existence, and it only surfaces when there is perception and conception. So perception and conception go together, they're entangled. Perception is, of course, the five senses, sound, touch, sight, taste, and smell. And then conception is conceptualizing that into an object, be it a physical body, glasses, watch, Milky Way galaxy, rocks, oceans, everything that is nameable is also conceivable and perceivable and is a memory. It's the karma of the universe. Karma is memory. And then evolution is desire. And they all go together. But who or what is conceiving, constructing, governing, and becoming the perceivable and the conceivable? We call it the eternal now. But the eternal now is nothing perceivable or conceivable. It's the source of all that is perceivable and conceivable. So when people say be mindful, what do they actually mean? It's not really the best word. Mindfulness. Mindfulness implies a full mind, but can also imply focused mind, aware mind. But that's not the eternal now. The eternal now is that which projects as the mind and also as perception, which is the body and the world. The eternal now is nothing perceivable or conceivable because it is formless. And being formless, it has no borders. And having no borders, it is infinite. And being infinite, it is irreducible, fundamental, without cause, and inconceivable, and unimaginable, and not perceivable, and yet it is you. You are the formless, eternal now. Knowing this is liberation. This eternal now recycles and evolves as the universe, with all its knowers, all its modes of knowing, and all things known in every sentient being. So today, as people talk about infinite universes and infinite dimensions, we are living that right now. Turn your attention to that which perceives. Turn your attention to that which conceives. And that still presence is the eternal now. Presence is what perceives. Presence is what conceives. To rest in this presence is liberation from all suffering. So this presence recycles, evolves. Prakratim swambashtavai vishrajami puna puna. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says, curving back within myself, I create again and again. I create mind, I create body, I create the experience of the universe. I is the eternal now. I is the eternal now. Elsewhere in the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says, Nistrayo gun bhavarjun, be free of the gunas. The eternal now is independent and free of all things created, all things transforming, and all things destroyed before they recycle and evolve again.